Boillot was an early Grand Prix driver whose notable wins included the Targa Florio in 1910 and the French Grand Prix in 1912 and 1913. His only IndyCar race was the 1914 Indianapolis 500, where he was the fastest qualifier, but started 29th and finished 14th due to a broken frame after 141 laps. In World War I, Boillot nationally served as the personal driver for Joseph Joffre, the commander-in-chief of French forces on the Western Front. He then became a pilot in the French Air Force. Unfortunately, Boillot was shot down and killed 1 month after receiving the Legion d'Honneur. Here he sits in a car he used at Indianapolis. Chiron was a top Grand Prix driver in the 1920s and 1930s. Among his wins were the 1928 Italian Grand Prix, the 1929 German Grand Prix, the 1931 Monaco Grand Prix, and the French Grand Prix in 1931, 1934, 1937, 1947, and 1949. As of 2017, Chiron is the oldest person to start and enter a Formula One race, doing so at the Monaco Grand Prix in 1955 and 1958 at the ages of 55 and 58 years old. His only IndyCar race was the 1929 Indianapolis 500, where he started 14th and finished 7th. Here he is after qualifying at Indianapolis. Clum mostly raced in AAA and USAC sprint car races. He entered 11 USAC National Championship races from 1959 to 1962, but only qualified at Milwaukee in 1962, finishing 18th. Unfortunately, Clum lost an eye in a sprint car crash in New Bremen, Ohio in 1962 when a rock went through his goggles. Here he sits in his car at Indianapolis in 1961, where he failed to qualify. Ray started 73 IRL races from 1997 to 2004, winning 5 of them. He also won the 1999 championship with 3 wins. This would be the only season that Ray finished in the top 10 in the final standings, although 2000 was the only other year where he entered each race in a season. Here he is after qualifying on the pole position for the 2000 Indianapolis 500, where he led for 26 laps but finished 33rd due to a crash after 67 laps.